Today in the crypto space, we see the market looking strong. Bitcoin above the $65,000 level, up approximately 3%. And Ethereum also looking pretty good, up approximately 3% also. The rest of the crypto space, the altcoins are deep in the green. We have some good gainers, AVAX, Near Protocol, Phantom, Stacks, and many others. In today's video, I want to talk about the general market. Of course, I want to talk about Bitcoin today. I want to focus on Bitcoin because the question is Bitcoin going to get a dip or is it going to continue going to all-time highs and price discovery? So you know what? Let's talk about the news. Let's analyze the charts and let's strategize to capitalize. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike and let's get right into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome on the channel. We talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the altcoins, looking for opportunities. Whether we go up or down, bearish or bullish, it doesn't matter. All we want to do is stay one step ahead of the market so that we can capitalize on any of the volatility. And if you appreciate the strategy, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, including the live streams at 8 p.m. EST, where we talk about crypto news and price action. Guys, if you have any projects you want me to cover here on the channel, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. You can hit me up on the socials. The links are in the description. Better yet, guys, join the Discord. The Discord is where it's at. Lots of good alpha, trade setups, fundamentals, and learning material. The best part is it's absolutely free. All right, guys, let's begin. Let's scrape through the top 100 real quick to get an overall, consensus of what's going on. And then we'll take a look at Bitcoin, guys. I want to focus on Bitcoin today because ultimately Bitcoin is leading the way, and if Bitcoin continues showing strength this way, it's very likely that we're going to see the market cap basically hit previous highs at $3 trillion. Right now, we're seeing it grind to the upside. It broke out again for another higher high, which is great. We're above the 2.3 trillion. We're seeing a bit of volume coming to the market, which is also very healthy. Impulsive move, sideways price action, impulsive move, suggesting that we are continuing to the upside. Right now, being a bear is the worst thing you could do. Okay, guys, be very careful in this current moment because we are seeing some good momentum to the upside, suggesting continuation. All right, let's look at the market. Let's see what's going on. Bitcoin, of course, is doing great. Ethereum going sideways while Bitcoin takes the lead. It's still up 2.4%, but it's still within range. We're gonna have to wait for Bitcoin to break structure and break to the upside, and that would be really healthy for the altcoins as well. We see BNB looking good. Solana's waking up 4%, and the list goes on, guys. Look at Doge. We have Cardano still doing good. AVAX breaking out, guys. The list goes on, guys. SHIB is doing good. The market is looking pretty good. I feel bad for those bears, but ultimately this is the moment, guys. If you've been scaling in, if you've been doing your due diligence, DCAing, doing good deep dive research, figuring out your portfolio, right now you're deep in the green. You're doing very well. Sui's still looking okay, even though it's going sideways. Wait for that bull flag to break. That's the way you got to do it. Be very patient. We have Pepe looking really good as well, 11% to the upside. Kaspa's going sideways and stagnant. In fact, has been retracing approximately 7% in the last 7 days. Not a good look for the Caspians, but nonetheless, guys, this is the name of the game, right? We have peaks and valleys, and right now Kaspa's in a retracement. So maybe Kaspa's an opportunity to be DCAing and buying a little bit on the cheap. We have Stacks looking good based off the Bitcoin narrative. Of course, Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength, and as we keep on going down, guys, there's a lot. Layer 2s are doing good. Dog with Fat is doing good. Phantom has been doing pretty good. Got a bit of a rejection in the short term, but Phantom's still doing okay. Slow grind to the upside. Thorchain Rune has been killing it. It's up 20% in 7 days, 8% for the day. Yes, it did pull back just so slightly, but guys, continuations to the upside. Just keep in mind, structure, bull flag, continue. That's basically what we're waiting for. And again, Theta doing good, lots of projects doing good, and we overall, guys, there's no point of going through all of this. You can see that everything is doing super good. Your portfolio is in the green. Try to find those retracements, find those bottom dwellers, and here on the channel, guys, that's what we focus on. It's pure opportunity. Right now, the opportunity was getting in long, getting in, building positions, and for that matter, it is still an opportunity. So keep in mind, that's what we're focusing on, and we're preparing our long-term portfolio for the continuation up for the top of the bull run. All right, guys, I know you're here to talk about charts, so let's begin. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is doing great, but a lot of people are worried about Bitcoin. I know that, notice the sentiment right now is like, oh, is Bitcoin gonna fall? And guys, please wait for confirmations of reversals. Right now, everything is looking good. Let me show you what I mean. Let's get into lower time frames and take a look at these details. At the end of the day, you know, Bitcoin, big picture, is doing great. Let me just zoom out here for this, just to show you exactly what I mean. You know, this bull flag is still in effect. Let's be very clear about this. You know, rounded bottom, nice flag, you know, nice continuation, massive continuation pattern right here. And a lot of the markets are doing this. Gold is doing a very similar thing, showing a lot of strength. In fact, gold broke out of its wedge, and you know, many other, you know, the stocks are doing great. You know, the traditional markets are doing good. Bitcoin needs to do that catch up as well, and then we'll see the altcoins do the catch up. So right now, Bitcoin is doing good. Now let's zoom in into this descending wedge. As I mentioned almost every single day, guys, this is a bullish pattern. It has a bullish bias to the upside, so we have to understand that the macro condition at the current moment is still bullish, right? Even though, you know, maybe we start to see overbought conditions or whatever, as long as within this structure, we're still in a bullish stance. What I do appreciate, if you start zooming in here, is the fact that we are breaking out. Okay, we broke out of this little structure right into here. Let me see these oscillators right now. Just keep in mind, on the daily, we are not overbought. On the trend right now, EMAs are facing up, green histogram bars. Yes, we went from dark purple to light purple, and usually that indicates potentially a reversal. I get it. So, you know, let's try not to front run it, because at the end of the day, we're not overbought. So maybe we do continue to the upside for another touch of this diagonal trend line on the tops, which is, you know, begins around, I would say 69,000, something like that. Guys, I know a lot of people are talking about the, you know, 68, 60, you know, things like that. But really, the reality is these are the tops, guys. These are the tops. And if we're going to follow the trend, then the next area is 69,300, 69,400. And who's to say that we can't finally break? You know, we touched this so many times. And again, the bias is to the upside. Who's to say that we cannot break? Let's zoom in a little bit more, and let's go on lower time frames. Let's go into the 4 hour, and you can see yesterday we talked about this, guys. I was like, guys, be careful getting bearish right now. I know there's a little volume gap right there, but as long as we stay above the horizontal line, the horizontal support at 62,800, guys, it is very, very bullish still. And this is exactly what happened yesterday night when we were live, 8 p.m. EST. We talked about getting a bounce here and seeing the volatility line, which is the orange line, getting its bounce and getting overbought. Guys, it did it exactly. You have to understand that unless we get confirmations of breakdowns, there's no point of getting bearish right now. This is a bullish structure, even as it is. I know it broke out, it made a higher high. Even as it is, we're still in a bullish stance. Now, what we do have to understand is that the daily is trying to get it, you know, overbought, and it's not there yet. The 4 hour hasn't gotten really overbought in a good while. It's kind of overbought, but not in the overbought state above the 70% mark. Okay, so this is something to consider. And the EMAs here on the trend oscillator are now facing up with green histogram bars. Okay, again, so we got a few bearish moves to the downside, but guess what? Big picture, that was nothing. And ultimately, right now, EMAs are facing up, looking for another potential expansion upwards, guys. So maybe the 4 hour is going to continue. The 4 hour is now basically the price action is broke above this previous high. That's bullish. And where's the next level from a bullish perspective, right? We sprung right off of that bull flag, and now we're moving to the upside, breaking above the previous local high. Now going up for the big picture highs, which again are around 70 to 72,000, more or less, right into these levels. All these tops, we got to start breaking them, and they're very close by. So there's a tight range here that we got to watch out for. As soon as we break the, let's say, 73,600, guys, we're moving. We're in price discovery, all-time highs price discovery, and we start moving. And guess what's going to happen to the rest of the market? We're going to hit that $3 trillion market cap. People are going to start seeing that FOMO, and we're going to continue to the upside. Now, from a bearish perspective, let's be real about that. We could still get rejected here, and I definitely want to make that, you know, a possibility, because it's clear that this is a game of probability, right? There is a chance that we get rejected here. And if we do get rejected, the first thing that I'm looking out for is, again, breaking below this white line. And even if we do, we break below 62,300, even if we do, we still have this horizontal. We have a lot of volume right into this level to suggest, you know, maybe we get some support right around this level. But then we also have the 200 daily that we need to stay above to maintain trend to the upside as a pivot point. We do have bullish divergences very clearly here on the daily, lower lows on the price action, higher lows on the momentum, that yet to get its follow through to get overbought. We need to get overbought like we have done in the past. Okay, that's when we start getting excited. You know, this is definitely an opportunity to see this thing start moving and get overbought. And if it gets overbought, it's likely we hit that $70 to $73,000 mark and start breaking down. So right now we're doing good. Unless we break down below these horizontals, guys, I have no choice but to remain bullish on all time frames on Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is doing really good. Now, if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick, we can see that Bitcoin dominance is hesitating here. Bitcoin has been doing very well. Remember, the market cap of Bitcoin is massive, so when it shows strength, it could definitely give us the dominance back in our favor. But you can't negate the fact that there's altcoins at the current moment outperforming Bitcoin. At the end of the day, it's our jobs to be finding those bullish projects. Again, Phantom, Say, even Arweave. Arweave is kind of waking up. Rune and many other. Ondo. Many projects are doing very well, outperforming Bitcoin. And even if the Bitcoin dominance right now is getting some support, in fact, even you don't get in a bit of green, it doesn't matter. What we need to do is find those opportunities in the altcoin market that will outperform Bitcoin regardless of the Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance has a bias, of course, because it incorporates a lot of altcoins, ones that are not moving or are not bullish at the current moment. Our job is to find those bullish, bottom dwelling, altcoins that have a great opportunity for the upside. So at the end of the day, obviously, we still want to see the Bitcoin dominance fall. We wanted to see it come down so that we can see the entire space, the entire altcoin market do very well. And until that happens, we're going to see the select few altcoins do very well. We're going to see Bitcoin also do very well. And we're going to hesitate here as we potentially get a pivot point to the upside. You do see that we're making higher highs here, and we're still getting a lower highs on the momentum and on the trend oscillator. So there's good signs of divergence, bearish divergence, that we finally get that rollover. And if you can kind of see what I'm looking at here, those altcoin degens definitely want to see this thing fall. Okay, so we're gonna understand that transitionary phases, even if from up to down, bullish to bearish, bearish to bullish, those transitionary phases take time, and we got to be very, very patient. All right, guys, if I've offered you any value in this video, do the channel a massive favor, slap the like button. It does really help out with the algorithm. If you want to follow me on the socials, the links are in the description below. Feel free to join the Discord, guys. The Discord is where it's at. Lots of good alpha, trade setups, fundamentals, and learning material. The best part is it's absolutely free. See you tonight at 8 p.m. EST, where we talk about crypto news and price action. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and don't forget, buy the dip.